America, Tracy Brown, third video for today. It's just been a really hot week. Phil Robinson, you're up for psychic review. I'm kind of sick of this shit. It's either racist or, you know, comments against gays. I'm over this. I'm over this. Like, we have got to learn to be kinder to one another, people. So, Mark Robinson was in church and went on some gay rant again. And I gotta tell you, Duck Dynasty, their ratings dropped 40% from the last incident. So, here's what I'm gonna look to see. I'm gonna look to see if, I think it's A&E, if A&E is gonna just take them off the air. I know their new season starts in June 6th. Something about June 6th. Oh, June 3rd? No, who cares? Starts sometime in June. I'm going to see if... I think you may get away with this season. This is what I believe. I think you can get away with this season because it's coming out. I don't think they have anything to replace it with right now. They may shorten it or they may let it go to fruition. And then, could you guys just not come back, is what I'm getting. Could you just not come back? I'm sick of this. Phil Robinson, please sit down. You have no right talking about gays. You know what I believe? I believe that Jesus is coming back, and Jesus is going to hang in West Hollywood with the gays, kind of like he did when he was here the first time. And then people are going to be like, how could he be for the people and hang with gays? And that's going to be really funny. So when that guy shows up, I'm in West Hollywood. I'm hanging with with the gays because I want to be, you know, with Jesus, the second coming. It's kind of like the same scenario, right? Like, it's just a different name. You just name it different. All right. I don't know. Okay. Because I don't know that much about the Bible, so I wanted to say what group. People are like, don't hang with this group. Because it's like, you know, this culture or that culture. But it's kind of like the same thing. In any case. That would be hilarious, right? Jesus comes back and hangs with the gays in West Hollywood. I'd love it. In any case. I don't know if I'll be here when that happens. I'm just inside my head. Okay. Duck Dynasty. I don't really care about you, Phil Robinson. You're an ass. I don't care about you. But Duck Dynasty, let's see what's going to happen. Is the show going to get canceled? By the way, this is Psychic Tracy Brown. Call me at the Green Man Store, 818-985-2010. And, subscribe to me. And join me on Twitter, Pop Culture Psychic, P-S-Y-C-K, it's how you spell psychic, on Twitter. I'm so tired. Each one of these videos, it's been heavy. It's been heavy. What the hell? It's been heavy. But, you know, that's the job of a psychic journalist, you know. We gotta dive in and do the heavy stuff. That's my job. Duck Dynasty. Is your show coming back? After this season, because it might be too soon to do anything right now. So after this season, is your show coming back? I'm exhausted. I'm seriously exhausted. I never get exhausted. So that can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This stuff is just so personal for me. It's just so personal. Okay. Enough already. They're actually having talks with Phil Robinson. They're kind of begging him to shut up. Shut up. Blossoming bright future. Let's see. They wanted to come back. They really do. They wanted to come back. This is A&E. They want the show to come back. They want the show to survive. They're tired of Phil Robinson, so it does look like it's going to come back. I just think that Phil Robinson, and they're not going to say it. Like, they're not going to suspend him. They're not going to say it. I believe that they could be right now cutting some of his episodes out. Like diminishing his episodes. Like you might see him say a word and then they like he'll be there but not really. Like he'll be there but not really. If there was any scenes where they focused on Phil Robinson, it's going to get cut. So they're actually re-editing the stuff right now. They want Duck Dynasty to come back. They don't want Phil Robinson to come back, and that's the problem. The other problem that A&E is having is that he carries this show. So the bottom line is I get a yes. I get a yes that there's another season of Duck Dynasty. So I get it. Oh no, I'm going to change it. I get a yes right now. I get a yes right now. That's what this means. To my third position, which means it's what they stand on. However, Phil Robinson kills himself off the show. He kills himself. And so it's going to get to the point where A&E is going to have conversations with the people, and they're going to be like, listen, we're not trying to go against, you guys, but realistically, we just need to do something. And they try to get the other people on board to diminish the show. It's funny because they get a yes. They could come back and I get a no. You know what? I gotta tell you. Hold on a second. The women are the key. The women on the show are the key. The women are. The women are. The women are. The women are the key. So. You know what? I think there's going to be a restructuring of Duck Dynasty. I think it's going to turn into Real Housewives of Duck Dynasty kind of thing. I think they're going to focus on the women. If they do another episode, I think they're going to focus on the women more than the men. They're going to do that in terms of an agreement. Ultimately, you know what? The tower keeps coming up. In this case, the tower with the 5 of swords keeps coming up. There's some sabotage here. They're going to try and get to the women. They're going to be like, look, let's salvage this. Let's do something. Let's not. I think I gotta tell you, there's a leader in the Duck Dynasty. The females. I think that there's going to be some sort of agreement to turn this into the females' side of Duck Dynasty. So no longer it's going to be about duck calls. I think it's going to turn into something so much different, and they're going to try and get the men out. Phil Robinson, I just can't see you surviving this. I just can't see you. I just can't see it. And I think A&E is going to, look to the women and with their compassion and talk to them about what their children have to be brought up in, and they're a public figure and their children have to grow in this world, and so we want to create a different look so that you guys look kinder, gentler. I think the women are going to go for it. I think it's going to be, and I think it's going to be the next series. I think it'll be like the women of Duck Dynasty type of thing, like a big campaign, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I got the yes, wherever the yes card is. I got the no card, but I got the yes card. So is it coming back? I got yes, and then I got no. So is it coming back? I have to say yes, and I think it gets redirected. I think contracts get turned around. I think the women begin to realize at this stage of the game that they need to play a smarter game with A&E. I don't think they want to lose their income as well, to be honest with you. I think the women are kind of looking at Phil Robinson like he's screwing us. Like, it's one thing if you made an honest statement like Mark Cuban, or was honest statement, but it's another thing when you say it again. Come on. So I think contracts are going to get augmented. I think they're going to separate the men from the female. That's what this card means to me. They're going to separate the men from the females. And Duck Dynasty gets restructured. All right, guys, that's it. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted with all these race issues. I just wish it would stop. You know, I know what I go through on a daily basis. You know, and it's just not fair. It's just not fair. You know, no one should go through what most of us go through. No one. I'm for my black people. I will always stand up for my black people, and that's it. And some of you guys need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Alright guys, your Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today, May 23rd. Third video for today. I'm going to post all of them. And thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. Alright guys, thank you and have a good day. Bye.